Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody is doing well and staying safe. So the purpose of today's video is just to show y'all my collection of my handbags. First that I want to say is in no way, shape, or form is this video to show off. I just think that at this point I can share with y'all what I currently have in my collection. If you see anything or any particular purse that you would like for me to review that you might be eyeing, then please feel free to leave a comment below and I will be more than happy to review that handbag. I feel that that's helped me a lot. Every time that I'm like shopping around, that I have an eye on a handbag, before I go and make that purchase, I do my research, watch some videos on reviews, to make sure that I'm making the right decision. One of the things that I will say is in the collection that I have built over the years. So for the most part, I have purchased all of these handbags. There's probably a couple that have been a gift either from my family or from my boyfriend. But like I mentioned earlier, it is a collection that I have built throughout the years. I don't think that I've ever resold a handbag yet, but is it something that I would consider? Right now I say no. I don't know if I'll change my mind in the future, but I do have all my handbags have a special place in my heart. So I don't regret any of the purchases that I've made, I will say that. And for now, I plan on keeping them all. But like I said, maybe in the future I will change my mind. Anyways, now I'm just rambling on. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Before I get started with my first handbag, I do want to mention I don't know all of the names of the handbags off of the top of my head, so I will definitely include them down below. That way you know which handbag I'm referring to. Okay, well, let's get started. The first one that I have is the Neverfull, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I believe it's in the GM size, which is the biggest size. As you can see, I have stuff in there, right? So with this one, the handbag came with this little small, I guess you can call it kind of like a clutch, that you could either use it when you're using the handbag or you can use it on its own. It does have a little handle for itself. But going back to the handbag itself, I think that I use this one a lot for travel for sure. I think it's a must-have for the travel. I fit basically all of my important things, such as if I'm traveling with other handbags, I try to squeeze them in here because this is always my carry-on. Or if I can't fit in like jewelry or anything else that I want to kind of keep secure, or hair stuff that I'm traveling with, I will all include them in here. That's if I travel. If I don't, the other reason why I use it is for work. If I'm going back and forth either from here, I'm not working in the office just yet, but if I'm going from here to a co-worker's house, or I'm going to, I don't know, friend's house and I need to take my work stuff, then I put everything in here. It is pretty big. I personally don't find myself using it as an everyday bag, but I think if you're considering starting your collection, this bag I would definitely recommend, whether it's this size or the medium size. I think they're so cute. I have had this one for maybe 8 years and it still looks really good. I've carried a ton of stuff in here and it's worked for me, so it's still holding on. So that's my first tote. The second tote that I've had, I recently got this one maybe in December, November. I have been eyeing this one because one of my old co-workers, or friends should I say, she had gotten one. So it got me a little bit curious. I feel like I wanted a tote that I could dress up or down. So I was really eyeing it for a while. I finally took the plunge after doing my research. And this one also does come with a little extra bag that's attached to it. What I'll say the difference between this one and the Louis Vuitton one, number one, this is the medium size if I'm not mistaken. And then number two, the material is definitely different, right? For this one, you don't really see that it has too much shape right now because I don't have anything in there. But I definitely love it. I feel like it is a good tote to add to your collection if you're kind of eyeing a tote. So that's my other one. Next handbag, it is this Louis Vuitton tote. I believe it's the Artsy. This one, I will say I love it. I think this was my very first Louis Vuitton tote bag. I got it from my family for my graduation, my college graduation. So I have had it for maybe going on 10 years, if not 10-year mark already. I will say I love it. I don't have any complaints on it. The only thing that I wish that I would have done differently is, as you can see here, this is a little bit darker now. When I first got it, it was more of the lighter version. What I would do differently with that is I would probably protect it before so it wouldn't get darker like that. I know that it's only natural, but there are ways to prevent it from getting this tone. But like I said, I still love it. It's very cute. You can fit so many things in it. I have other handbags in there stuffing it to kind of keep the shape, but love, love, love. Next tote bag that I have is my Chanel. This one, honestly, I had been eyeing it since maybe 7-8 years ago. If anybody's familiar with the show The Hills, I would see a lot of the girls that would have it. Of course, this style is no longer made, so I did buy it in the pre-love market. One thing that I will say about the pre-love market is do your research, because I definitely was a little bit nervous at first, but I wanted to make sure that I was, getting a good bang for my buck. Obviously, like I said, this style of tote is no longer made. So I not only wanted to make sure that I got a good price for it, but also that it was in a very, very good condition. So as you can see, it did come even with the dust bag. So I love it. I feel like this is good for like a night out, whether you're going to dinner or, meeting up with friends for drinks, or even, when I go back to the office, an everyday wear with office attire. My next one is going to be my Celine. So this one was my dream bag forever. Finally, went back and forth after I continued to eye it for probably 2 to 3 years. I decided to take the plunge. I will say I do not use this as an everyday bag. I definitely use it for, I don't want to say special occasions, but just an every once in a while nice dinner, or not an everyday handbag for me. The reason why is it is a little bit on the bigger end, it is a little bit on the heavier end, so I just feel like it just sometimes, it's not like I wouldn't see myself wearing it as an everyday. I definitely do love it. It does have a lot of space in there. I do have a handbag shaper. I try to either keep my handbags stuffed or getting a shaper for the handbags so that they could conserve that shape, whether I'm keeping them in the box or putting them on display. Next up is my Givenchy, whatever is your preference of pronouncing it, should I say. This one does come with a handle as well. So Sorry, I have it all in here. What I will say about this one is I was definitely in love with this style of the handbag. I think what took me the longest to decide was what color I wanted it in. I feel like, as you'll notice, I have a lot of black in my collection. I kind of wanted to move away from that. Just because, I mean, if I'm gonna get black in all the different styles, then I kind of feel like I'm not gonna have a lot of variety, right? So this one, I love the color. It was between this one and the blush pink or the pale pink. So I decided to go with this color. I feel that it's very versatile, and you know, I can either dress it up or down. Like I mentioned earlier, it does come with a handle. So this handle you can attach, which will allow you, if you do want to kind of wear it as a crossbody, you can. I usually do not wear it as a crossbody. I just don't feel like it's really long enough. Sometimes I do wear it off of the shoulder, but it does give you that option, right? Let's say you need to use both of your hands. You might be running errands, so you can put it on the shoulder or top handle, should I say top handle this way. So I definitely love it. I feel that the shape is so cute. This is my Louis Vuitton Speedy. Okay, this one was my very first luxury handbag. I have had it probably 13 years, 13, maybe even 14 years. As you can see, I think the only thing that I will complain about is there is like, this is a little tarnished, maybe a little bit around, you can see the tone a little bit that's changed around the handles, but other than that, it looks really good condition. And it also holds up its value. So you can see this one also has the shaper, so that's what keeps the shape conserved. What I will say with this one, as I was mentioning earlier, is it does hold up its value, or should I say it's worth the money, because I remember when I first purchased it, if I'm not mistaken, it was about $700. Like I said, this was years and years ago, but now I know that this is over $1,000. I don't know the price off of the top of my head, but I feel like it is so worth it, because as you can see, you can have it for years and years to come, and it does not go down in value. So in case that you eventually were over it, you could always go off and sell it and still get what you paid for it, if not more. Okay, so that's that one. Next handbag is my Alma. I know there are 3 sizes for this Alma one. I am not sure what the name of the size is, but this is the medium one. I have been eyeing this one for a while. I definitely loved how the shape was. I feel like this is just such a classic Louis Vuitton, right? So I don't have anything negative to say about it. I love it. As you can see, like I said, I keep it stuffed to make sure that it helps with conserving the shape, whether I put it on display or keep it in the box. Next top handle that I have is this Fendi one. Don't recall the name of it, so like I said, I'll place it down below. This one, I had been eyeing this one for years until I finally took the plunge, and I wanted it in this color. I feel like this isn't like an everyday wear, of course, just because of the color, but I like to wear it a lot spring, summer, and around Valentine's Day for sure. Not that you can't wear it in other times, but I just feel like those are the seasons that I like to wear it the most. It is really spacious, so it has 2 big compartments, and then it keeps its shape really well. This is the same. It does have the strap where you can hang it off the shoulder. I rarely do that with this one. I just basically love using the top handle on it. Next one that I have is my YSL top handle. This one actually comes with this in like that. Okay, so this is the way that it should be. Okay, I don't remember the name of it, but this one has a very special place in my heart because this was the very first handbag that my boyfriend got me for my birthday. Love, love, love everything about it. I feel like it's so classic. You can dress it up and down. The only thing that I will probably say about the leather is you just kind of have to be a little bit more careful with this one, because if you do rub it against something, then there's going to be a scratch, and that's going to be there permanently. It does also come with the handle, so you can, and it is removable, so you can hang it off the shoulder or wear it top handle. And then the cool thing about it is you can use this as a separate clutch if you just want to wear something small. It does fit stuff in it, not a lot of stuff, but you can. I probably have worn it a couple times like that. And then you can wear it like this. The only thing, the reason why I probably would not wear it like that is because you can see the indentation of the magnetic clip that it has for it when you wear it as a clutch. If it didn't have that indentation, then most likely I would wear it like that. But other than that, I love, love, love this bag. Like I said, I feel like this is going to be part of my collection for a very, very, very long time. Next up is my Prada top handle. This one, I probably would say it's not one that I pull out a lot. At least I haven't lately, just because I have been working from home. But I would say this is probably one of the ones that I would like, or that I would pull out more once I go back to the office. I feel like with Prada, yes, you can dress them up or down, but I use at least this one for a more professional environment, or maybe like a date night. I love, love the tone. This one doesn't have any compartments. It's pretty big. It conserves its shape really well, and I feel like even though it doesn't have a zipper, there's the little clips that keep it a little bit more secure, so that you know that it's not that easy to access. Okay. Next up is my other Prada. Y'all are probably like, it's the same exact color. It is not the exact same color. This is more of like a light camel color or sand color, I'm not sure. And this one is more of a pale pink. Okay, this one I actually had been eyeing for a while now. I saw a YouTube review not too long ago, and I don't know what it was about that YouTube review that it just convinced me, you know? So I decided to go ahead and take the plunge and buy it. I do not regret it. I have worn it probably 3 different times and I love it. I would probably say I'm gonna pull it out more when I do go back to the office. The cool thing about this one, it does have this long handle too. I am a little bit skeptical. Well, I'm not skeptical, but I don't know if I'll ever use that. It's nice to have as an option, but not sure. I think I'll just use it as a top handle. One thing that I like about this one is it does have 2 compartments, and then in between it has like a little space. Kind of looks like a wallet that's stuck in the middle. Clips in if you want to keep anything in there. Next, it is my Gucci top handle. This one I just love. I had never had a red handbag in my collection, and I love everything about it. I think it's the perfect size. I love the shape. I love the gold that it includes on there. This is this push clip thing. Inside, of course, I have it stuffed, but it does come with a strap. I'm trying not to take too much, but with the strap, I feel like most of the times that I do use it, I do have the strap as an option for this one. Just because I feel like the shape is a little bit more versatile, at least in my opinion. So you will find me using it hanging by the shoulder a lot of the times, and then once in a while it'll be the top handle. But like I said, I love everything about this. I feel like it's a very classic handbag. I love the shape of it, just everything about it, and then I feel like this handbag makes any outfit pop. So definitely recommend. Next up is this YSL. I don't know if I should even call it a top handle because you can use it as a top handle, but it also comes with a long strap. Oops. So as you can tell, I kind of use it like this most of the time. But it does give you the option to also wear it as a top handle. So I love this handbag just because it's a little bit more relaxed. The leather is gorgeous, and it gives you options to where you can also wear it as a crossbody if you want to. I feel like it falls, you know, not too high, not too low. I will admit I have not used it as a crossbody, at least not yet, but like I said, I love everything about it, especially how soft the leather is on this one. Okay, next one that I have is the Pochette Metis, if I'm not mistaken. This one, oh my gosh. First of all, it was so hard to find. I felt like it was always sold out. I had mixed feelings about getting this one or getting the YSL one that I just showed y'all, because they're kind of similar. The only difference is this size is a little bit bigger, but has a top handle. I probably will not wear it like this very much. I like it for the crossbody use, right? So I feel like this one is a very popular one. I feel like this one will never go out of style, at least not for me in my closet. I took a while getting this handbag because there was a lot of reviews how the little clip to close and open would give people trouble, but you know what, I just decided if it's going to give you trouble, that's fine. The good thing about Louis Vuitton is if you take it and something's wrong with it, they will fix it. So it does have 2 compartments in here. So you can see it's really spacious. I love it. I think you can dress it up or down, but I feel like this will be more of like a casual handbag for me. Next one that I have is this YSL. I feel like this one, I had read mixed reviews about this one because a lot of people are like, not a lot fits in it, which is true. Not a lot fits in it. The shape, like you see, I struggle to open it all the way up. So is it an everyday wear handbag? No. I like to wear this on a night out. If I'm going on a night out, or if I'm going somewhere special where I'm dressing up, then I will pull this one out. I know that you can also wear it with the double strap like that and shorten it up a little bit. So that is also an option. It's not my favorite handbag, but I definitely do love it. Just because, I guess the only reason why I would say it's not my favorite is because, like I mentioned earlier, you can't fit a lot. So it's just basically like your cell phone, your keys, maybe a lip gloss and a mirror, and that's it. Like, you're gonna call it a day with that. but it is a nice handbag to have as an option for a night out or any occasion that you're dressing up a little bit. Next step is basically the same style as the one that I just showed you, but of course in a different color and the smallest size. I had gotten both maybe around the same time. The reason why I got them was because I wanted to have different options depending on the outfit that I was wearing if I was going out. I feel like there's a lot of times that you need a lighter tone for the bag. I decided to go for the smaller size because I felt like, this might sound weird, but I think I can fit almost the exact same thing in both. Like, they're not very roomy, so I was like, I know it's gonna be used more for when I go out, so I only need a handful of things to try to fit in there. So that's why I decided to go for these smaller size. All right guys, we're almost to the finish line. So this crossbody, I have had it for years. It's the Louis Vuitton. I do not remember the name of it. It does come with a chain, so you can wear it just as that and you'll remove these straps. I can't remember the last time that I wore it like that. I use this more as a crossbody. I will say this is probably 9 years old. I've had it for a very long time. There's a little bit of scratching on here, but other than that, I mean, you can fit a lot of stuff in here for a small crossbody, I would say. So it is very convenient, and like I said, it holds up very, very well. I know there are other sizes now. This one is probably the medium now, if I'm not mistaken, because I believe there is a larger size. But I like it. If you're looking for just a practical crossbody, then I would definitely recommend this one. Next step is, I mean, I consider it a crossbody. It is my Fendi Nano. I don't remember the name of it. So it is really tiny. I really, really love this crossbody, should I say. To me, it's a crossbody. It is tiny, so you can only really fit like your card key, your card and ID, and I always fit in a small hand sanitizer as well. So I like it. I feel like this was something that I find convenient in case that I'm really like, I want to be hands-free. I don't want to be really juggling a lot. So this felt like it worked out for me. The thing that I like about this one too is that it has this clasp, so you can see, so you can actually clasp it too, or clip it. I'm not sure what you call it, but just kind of like to your pants. So if I don't even want to be hanging it as a crossbody, then I can always just clasp it on there. So I like it. I would recommend it if you're looking for something like really hands-free, where you're very simple, that you don't really carry a lot of stuff, then this definitely is a good purchase. This one, I feel like it is more of like a casual handbag. I will say I do love it. I feel like the strap is very, very sturdy. You can wear it like this, or you also can wear it as a crossbody. I feel like as a crossbody it would feel a little bit bulkier, but it's still an option. And then you can also adjust the straps. Like I said, I like it. I feel like it's more of a casual handbag. But you know, I always wanted to get a bucket bag, and I have been eyeing different ones. Finally came down to the decision to get this one, and I definitely do not regret it, just because it is also very, very spacious. I have it stuck right now, but very, very spacious. Next up is my Prada crossbody. This one, I feel like it used to be very, very popular last year. To me, it's still very, very popular. It is super awesome, hands-free. You can fit everything in here. And it's more of a neutral color, so obviously to me this is more of a casual crossbody. You do have the option to remove this strap, and it comes with a chain. I've never used the chain, as you can see, but it does come with that option. So instead of having this strap, you could just have the chain over it, and I guess that would be a way of kind of dressing it up a little bit. Definitely love it. I definitely love the material and the color. Next crossbody is this Gucci. I do not know the name of it, but what I will say about this one is definitely love the color that I chose. I feel like this is a very practical crossbody. I feel like it looks small, but there's a lot that you can fit into it. This is the one that I actually wore today to go to lunch. So there's a lot more room than you would imagine. I definitely love it. There is nothing bad that I have to say about this bag. Next bag is my Gucci clutch. This one, I got it a few years back. It is super, super roomy for a clutch. I just feel that is not a clutch that I would be pulling out on a night that I would want to go out on the town, just because it is a little bit bigger than your typical clutch. So that's the only reason why I don't really pull it out too much. It's because it's bigger than most clutches. Do I love it? Yes. It has a pocket back here and it's very, very roomy. The only thing is, you know, you always have to be holding it, right? So I guess that's the purpose of a clutch, but it's bigger than a normal clutch, so I think that would be the only con. But other than that, I love it. Super roomy. Everything about it, the detail, love, love, love. Well, that's all for today, guys. I hope that y'all enjoyed my video. If y'all have any questions or any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment down below. Also, if you like the content, feel free to subscribe down below. Thank you so much, guys.